to another episode of the Retro Gaming Series where we're looking at football management games at the moment from the early 80s to the late 90s. And it's Donut Donny here. Hope you all are well. We are looking today at another Italian 1990 World Cup game. Last week, if you remember, we looked at the Virgin games and it was okay. Here it is, hopefully the more professional US Gold version of this. Now this is, as you may remember, US Gold did quite a lot of World Cup versions, including the terrible World Cup Carnival back in the, I think that was the 1986 World Cup if I remember. So this is the 1991. I have played this for a little while and this is okay actually. I'm not very good at these top-down type football games. I'm normally pretty awful at it. I'm sure all of you watching this is probably better than me. But anyway, this was Italy 1990 by US Gold. Again, before, if you want to skip this intro and review, there are the chapters, and the chapter will go straight to the actual game, which will only be in a few minutes' time anyway. So the creators, there was 4 of them: Mark K. Hutchinson, Mike Davis, Mark Tate, and Lee Christensen, all from the UK. The controls, obviously joysticks and keys. This is $9.99, so this is a full release, and also you can get this on the +3 because it had a disc price there. 8 reviews we got on this website, 72%, which was actually very similar to what the other game got, but I would say this one is marginally better. This one is more professional than the other game we looked at last week. This was also available, not surprised, because it was a big release on the Amiga, Amstrad, Atari and Commodore 64. So we'll quickly have a look at the review, and here is the view here. So it's in this corner, and yeah, they're a bit split reviews here. They got, one gave 82%, the other one gave 78%, but what they did enjoy, you can read it if you want to yourself, is they did enjoy the more professional presentation of this and the intro, and there is some actually theme music which we will listen to in a minute. One thing I did spot is that you get all the games and already on side A of the disc, and you had to go to side B on the disc to actually play the game, which we will do. Also, this game came with many things, including a 68-page booklet about the World Cup 1990 and a few other freebies, which was always good to have. So Richard here gave it 82%, while Mark gave it 78%, and overall 80% here from Crash Magazine, July 1990. Presentation 84%, graphics 75%, sound 55%, except for the theme tune, there isn't much sound. Playability 76%, addictive 76%, overall 80%. Again, what they didn't like is the player clash, which always will happen on the Spectrum, even the 128K version. So we'll go and play the game now, and what you'll first see or hear will be the theme tune. So I've turned the music off so you can hear me talk. The actual theme tune is sort of like doing a verse 2. So this is actually quite a long theme tune for the game, but we've turned it off for a little while. We might go back to the theme tune later after we played the game, where you can hear the second part if we got time. But anyway, you can see there's 4 options: World Cup, player friendly, second 2 player friendly, and set preferences. So obviously we're going to set preferences. So let's hear the theme tune while we're doing this. So I actually now press the S key to turn the sound on and off. So you've got so here are the options then. You've got keyboard, Sinclair or other joysticks. Redefine keys, which I just used. You can actually change the match length as well and then exit. So I'm going to put the sound back on so you can hear the sound and we'll go straight to the World Cup. So going to the World Cup. So first thing to do, this is really cool, is you can all the sides that qualify for the 1990 World Cup, and they've even got skill levels and stuff like that. So obviously West Germany would be pretty strong, 4-5-5-4. What would be Spain? 4-3-5-2. England 4-4-4-5. Holland would be very good this 1995, 4-3-5-4, and the colours are even very good. And then Argentina, of course, who qualify for the final, 5-4-5-4. Oh, crikey, yeah, so they're just as strong. And the mighty Brazil, 5-4-5-4, exactly same as Argentina, oddly. So let's be England, because if I get knocked out, then no surprise. Oh look, we've got a little presentation there. That's really cool. Match the first 11th of June. I bet you that really happened that date as well. Well, England's first group game. So that's really cool. That I like that. Presentation's really good. England against Republic of Ireland. Yep, which did happen in real life. Now, this is the 128K version, so this could be the disc version, which means we might not have to go to side B, but we'll find out in a minute. Match played in Calgary at the St. Etienne Stadium. Yep, that all did happen, so this good presentation here. England are the favourites, obviously. Okay, so we set a formation here, so let's set a 4-4-2 formation. And, oh, do we actually select our team? Okay, this is cool. So, Shilton in goal. Pearce, Butcher, Adams, Parker. Three midfielders, Robson, Gaza. Oops, not Steve Hodge. Gascoigne. Oh, I need four midfielders. John Barnes and Platt. And up front, Lineker and Beardsley. So that should be 11. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. There we go, side B, and it's straight to the game. England against Ireland. So this is when I think the game kind of lets down a bit. It's got a very flashy intro, very flashy little selection of sides and keys and everything like that. And then the actual game itself is just pretty basic. But this is better than I think the Virgin Mastertronic game that we looked at last week. I think the overall the game is better. But anyway, we're playing in black. As you can see, it's pretty hard to figure out who's who on this. But it's got nice little animations there, which is really cool. So we're taking a throw in. I think we're the player. We're going, well, the ball's going really fast here. But I love these animation screens actually, and there is a bit of sound, not much, but I think, yeah, the only way we know who's who is the arrows. It's very fast though. With a black arrow, well, the opponents are the white arrow. So we've got the ball, so we're running up the field. No one's catching up. This is a lightning run by whoever's got the ball. It doesn't tell me who the player names are, so selecting those 11 players meant really nothing. Just makes it quite. Oh, they finally caught the ball, and I'm trying to chase the ball. Oh, it's actually them that kicked the ball, but this ball is really fast now. We're taking a corner kick here. Very basic sound again. So I'm going to kick the ball. Oops, that wasn't a very good kick, was it? At least the computer tells you know who's the keeper. But they're now attacking. Oops, that was a strange back pass. Oh, I'm trying to do some. If you can keep up the screen here, I'm trying to keep up the screen. It's so fast. This is normal speed as well. That's a long throw. Oh, and it worked. Just do some passing for a change. Oh, good. Oh, I'm trying to dodge all the flying tackles here. I'm on the ball. Come on, England. Now, of course, England Ireland actually ended 1-1 in the real World Cup in 1990. Now, let's see if I can do a better goal kick. This corner kick. Well, at least it didn't go straight to the goalie. There's a little bit of sound, but not much. I can see why. I think it only got 55% because the theme tune is really good. Really enjoy the theme tune. But other than that, there's not much to it. The actual gameplay itself is it's okay. It's better than the previous one we looked at last week, I have to say. The color clash isn't so bad. There is actually a little bit of sound. You can hear it. I'm on quite try to full maximum sound here for the gameplay, but you can barely hear it. It's just like when the ball hits the ball, when a player kicks the football or tackles come flying in, which they seem to be doing a lot in this game. If I be a little bit quiet, I'll let you hear some of the sound if you can hear it. Ah, just can't score. Yeah, you can hear when the ball bounces, you can hear the sound. Um, but the actual presentation of this game is really good. I like these little screens here. I like the guy introducing you the maps like you're watching on TV. But the actual gameplay itself isn't very good. Okay, I can't walk in with the ball. I have to shoot. Yeah, I've seen a lot worse than this. At least I can actually play this, but this game, the speed is fast, really fast. Um, and again, it's hard to know who is who in this. A lot of the time, your player just trying to chase the ball because the ball seems to have a life of its own, going about 100 miles an hour up the field. Well, you are trying to catch up, trying to get to the ball. That's what I'm finding out at the moment, anyway. Oh, here we go. This is one thing I was warned about in the review, is that sometimes the ball goes so fast that your players are not even anywhere on the screen. So you have to wait until a player suddenly appears. And that was actually a pass. I know, it's quite rare I do passes in this game. Oh, that was a crackling tackle. But yeah, this is what Italy 1990, the US gold version of the game is. Obviously, if you compare this to World Cup Carnival, this is hands down so much better. Go back to, I think we reviewed it in episode 77, World Cup Carnival, and what the uproar of that game was in the end. This is so much better than that one. Am I going to get to the ball? Oh no, it was them anyway. But anyway, this is Italian 1990 bar US Gold. The presentation very good. All these little screens are very good. The guy introducing the actual game is good. The theme tune, one of the best football theme tunes I heard for since Match Day, probably Match Day, International Match Day. Um, but the gameplay has let it down. I think this gameplay is okay. It's a bit too fast. I think the players are going really, really fast on the bookings. Of course, we've got some bookings. It looks like, yeah, he got flattened. Uh, at least in this game, you take your own free kicks and corners, even though I haven't done it very well. Um, we're just charging up the pitch, trying to get that shot. But yeah, I think the gameplay lets it down. I think other than that, it's decent. Um, and also you got all the extras when you bought this game as well. So, but I just think this part of the game lets it down. I've seen a lot worse than this though, but remember this was a full price game again, and this was a big 1990 US Gold being a very big company. There you go. I can't even find a player on my picture because the ball's going so fast. Oh my god, he's got it good. Um, yeah, I think the actual screenplay of this game lets it down a lot. Um, Oh no, what am I doing? And he scored an own goal there. Picking the sides was very good. That it's got all the teams' colours, all the teams' name, all the players' names, but it means nothing, the players' names, when you actually play the game itself. You don't see players' names appear on the bottom of the screen. Who's got the ball? It's just completely random, and I bet you that when a player scores, you don't see who actually scores the goal. If it's Lineker, if it's Beardsley, for instance, here in England, or if it's someone else for your opponents. But anyway, that is US Gold. That's their version of the game. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you played this game and what did you think of it, or you can even go and play it now. Um, yeah, this is better than the last week's World Cup 1990 game, but only by a little bit. The theme tune though makes up for it. The theme tune is really, really good. So that's it. So if you like this video, then please let me know. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and please make a comment. I always try to reply. So it's Donut saying goodbye, and next week another episode. Bye bye.